boy, would you look at this beautiful place. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cozy Cabin MC, a brand new free-to-play Minecraft server. Today we're going to get started with the very first episode on the server. But first I want to just show you guys a little bit around the area here. So this is the cabin we spawn into in our beautiful decorated hub here. Thanks so much to Blue Tiger for helping out with all of the decoration and building that went into this place. It has come together quite nicely, in fact. So if we go ahead and look at the sign here, we have the survival cave, the resource cave, and the creative lake. So there are multiple different worlds here that we will be able to navigate to and explore and do all kinds of cool things here. So I'm super excited to get started playing on this new server today. And we're going to just take a little bit of a walk around the hub here. This place looks beautiful at night, by the way. The wonderful low lit. Don't have to worry about any mobs or anything like that spawning in the hub here, so that's super nice. We've got the resource cave here, so for all the resource collecting needs, if we need to come and get large quantities of different resources, we can go ahead and go in there. But we will wait on that for just a minute until we get going and need some extra materials and that kind of stuff. We're just going to take a little lap around the creative lake here. That's what this place in the center is. And this place, it just looks gorgeous. So I definitely encourage you guys to take a walk around if you're going to be joining up and playing along, because you are more than welcome to sign up and play along the server. This is a little future camp for some other stuff that is up and coming. So stay tuned for more details on that. But like I was saying, if you want to join the server, make sure to go into the link in the description below. Join the Discord. There is an application there, just a couple of short questions to get a little bit of information about you, and you can go ahead and join us on the server. I encourage other people to come and join, play, make videos, live stream, do all kinds of cool things, make some wonderful content from the server. Here is the creative lake area. So if we want to go into a creative testing world, we'll just show this real quick. Boom, we just walk onto the pier here. Now we are in a creative testing world, and it is sun is setting here at the moment, which it will not be. It should be daytime all the time here in the creative world. But if we wanted to come in here and do some creative testing, maybe do some redstone, test out some different contraptions, things like that, we can come into here with our friends and try out some different things and stuff like that. So super cool to have this creative world here, nice and easy for multiple people to run into and join, and then we'll just return to the hub here. So if you got any testing you want to do, building or redstone, test out some things there, that's the place to do that for sure. And then we already went over to the creative, or the resource cave is on the other side there. We've got this beautiful pathway through the nice spruce forest here. A couple of little hidden areas around the place which are pretty cool. I'll save some of those for you guys to explore if you want to come and join the server and check some of those out. A few pretty neat hidden areas. And then finally, if we go over to this area here, we've got the survival camp, and this will take us to the Vanilla survival world, and that is where we're going to be headed today to get started on our brand new journey into the new world. And apparently I have started out very hungry because I was doing some testing, so I'm a little bit hungry and a little bit low on hearts for the moment, but we should be able to take care of that fairly quick here in the first episode. So as we come through the survival camp here, we come into this open area, and we've got a beautiful location picked out for spawn. We've got this lovely valley in here with all kinds of really cool little ridges and awesome little overhangs and cliffs and all kinds of really cool stuff surrounding this area. So my intention for the spawn area, when we get people to join up and play along, is to use this whole valley here to create ourselves a little town, city, village, whatever we want to do, skyscrapers. I'm kind of going to leave it up to the whole group of people that are playing to figure out what we want to do with this place and turn it into something incredible. So all the little cliffs and hillsides and valleys around the edge will be really cool spots to build our houses and things like that as we get going. So we can kind of have little spawn houses around the area, and we'll be able to have a sprawling, beautiful city on the inside, a little town and things along those lines. So I'm just going to grab a few pieces of wood here from this tree, try to get some of the real basic tools, and then we'll start scouting out a place for a new house. Here we're down in a little cave just collecting up a little bit of early game iron just to give myself a shield to protect myself. It just turned to nighttime just a minute ago, so just wanted to grab a little bit of iron to get going with a couple of early game tools and protection, of course, from some of the mobs and things like that. But I also wanted to mention that as recording this video, I am just before launch date, but by the time this video is released, you guys will be able to join up on the server. So go ahead right away and get your applications in and join up on Cozy Cabin MC. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys and hanging out together, doing some awesome building, and just creating a really cool environment here on the server. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to you joining us. So I've been looking around a little bit surrounding areas of this valley here, and I'm thinking that this little hillside here is probably going to be the option I choose for my base location here. So I want to start out right away in the first episode here, building a little bit of a house or a cabin to get us started, and have a spot to call our own, and make sure we got a little bit of space saved here to get started. So we got a pretty nice view of the valley here. There's actually, I just saw over in that corner, there's a ruined portal, which is pretty cool to see that right off the bat, right near spawn. So maybe we can turn that into our entrance into the nether, which would be pretty sweet. I was tempted to go to that like stone plateau over there, but I think this area would be a little bit better for the style of build I'm thinking of starting out with here. So I'm gonna have to clear a few of these trees out of the area, I think, and then get started doing a little bit of resource collecting and put ourselves up a little bit of a starter house. Now that we've got a little bit of space cleared up here, we can go ahead and do some more resource collecting. So I cleared out some of the trees, flatten out a little bit of a space to start the building that I want to build here. We're going to go with a little bit of a, cozy cabin feel as the, fitting the name of the server. So I've got a little bit of a cabin design here. I'm actually going to try to do something very similar to the cabin that I built on the Valheim Online server that I've been playing on. If you've seen those videos, if you haven't yet, go check it out. I'll put a little card up in the top right there for you guys to check that series out as well. But first I'm going to need some more supplies. I did a little bit of mining so far just to get some basic iron stuff here. So I've got a few pieces of armor. I did find a couple of gold armor pieces in the ruined portal just over that way. So that was kind of a nice find. And then I mined up a little bit of iron so that we got a little bit of supply there for that. I'll probably grab a couple extra pieces of this. I definitely need to go get some food right away because I don't have any food anymore. Only had a couple of pieces from a few of the pigs and stuff I found right away. So we're going to go try to get some food, and then I'm going to do a little bit more mining because we're going to need a few more blocks than this to start getting our first house built. So let's go on a little bit of a mining excursion. Ooh, look, a village. Ah, berries. Potato. Oh, baby. Our first diamonds even. 3, 4, 5 block. All right, we're getting started with the layout of the new cabin we're going to try to put up here. And I'm going to try to show you guys what my plan is before we get too far into it, and then do a little bit of progress and time lapse potentially for the building of this cabin. So first, how I like to start is just lay out the floor plan here. So let's also do 1, 2, 3 there, and maybe something like that. And these are going to be sort of just the markers on where the corners are going to be. I don't actually think that is going to work like that. Let's get rid of this one here. Maybe this should be a little bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6, 7, and then put that block there maybe. We'll put that there potentially for now, and that one there. So that will be, what is it, like a 7 by 5, 10, 13. And then up front here, we can do, I don't know if that needs to be there. Let's move that one out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That maybe will go there, and then we can come here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how that's gonna work out quite yet, but essentially what I'm thinking of doing is doing these wooden pillars around the corners, and maybe we'll do some more like in the middle sections like this. I think could look kind of nice. Or maybe these I should switch up and do like that. So we'll do a couple there, a few blocks apart, and maybe, is that the middle there? Looks like I got it. And then we'll need some in the front here as well. I'm going to go ahead and sleep real fast. Boom, nice and fast. And then what I'm going to do is in between the walls here, I want to kind of do this mixture of cobblestone, andesite, sort of this gray palette. Let's actually grab some smooth stone as well. I'm not sure if the polished, do I actually have any finish? There we go. We got a little bit going in there. Let's grab some more of this. I just got some resources smelting up here, so we'll fill that up real fast. I think the smooth stone in here could look kind of good, and the andesite could look pretty good, and patches of this polished andesite, as well. And then we can bring these logs up a little bit higher. And down on the bottom here, we'll maybe do a little bit of cobblestone. Probably not too much of that. Maybe we'll try like some mossy cobble and stuff like that. Could work out pretty well. So I'm thinking do that for like the first 3 blocks, and then maybe like a wood combination up above, because I'm thinking also we could do, let's see, maybe some like spruce logs we could do. We could do some of these stripped guys. Would mix in pretty well with that. We can kind of blend those in, I think, a little bit, so that maybe like here we'll put, a wood piece that comes down, and kind of mix these in all around the different areas here, until we get that going. So we'll probably do like maybe 3 layers of stone, and then 3 layers of wood, and then the roof on after that, I think would be a pretty decent option. And I'm trying to go with, kind of a little bit of a multi-level floor plan here. So the front section out here is meant to be like a patio with a little bit of an overhang. So that's why I've got this pushed out here, which might not end up coming out that far. We might go a little bit shorter here and only do like a 3 block, and then we'll do like a slanted roof. But that section will be a little bit more open. And then what do we have here? We've got 3 blocks, and I can go right there. Yeah, so I'll play around with that a little bit. I might actually put like the slanted part on this side and leave this corner open. Let's make sure the wood goes all the way to the ground, so that is nice and structural. And hello, sheep. Just hanging out, man. You excited for the new house? Should be pretty cool. All right, so let's do a little bit of a build time lapse and make some progress. Just got the first layer of the foundation of the house put up and realizing that I need a few more resources. So I figured this would be the perfect time to show you guys the resource world. So we'll head back to the hub as we are right here, and we'll wander down the beautiful trail here over to the resource cave, and we're gonna need to get some clay. Is one of the things that we're gonna try to get clay balls for making some red bricks, and then we'll see what else we can find while we are in there. I'm not sure. We might need some other bricks and stones and stuff like that, but mostly clay is kind of what we're looking for getting at the moment. And I was just going to go to a nearby river and dig out the clay out of the bottom, but I figured it'd be a good opportunity to come check out the resource world here and, you know, try this out, make sure everything's working nice and smooth, and you know, we can come destroy the bottom of one of these rivers rather than the nice beautiful ones right next to where the base is, because that's the whole point of having a resource world, right? Is being able to, you know, come destroy this world, make this one look all nasty and obliterated, and that way we can just reset it and forget it. We don't have to worry about destroying the beautiful landscapes that already exist near our base. So we're gonna go ahead and collect up some clay balls and then head back to keep working on the cabin. There we go. We got a little bit of a start on the house here. I went ahead and put in the fireplace chimney area here. Got a little blast furnace on the outside. I'm planning to put a little patio section out here, which I have not quite started yet, but that way the blast furnace could be some kind of outdoor brick oven, pizza oven, or you know, grill or something like that. And then on the inside here, got a little bit of a fireplace decoration going on along with the campfire on the inside, and I've got to collect a little bit more wheat in order to get that going. Let's go ahead and sleep here. For now, I just got the bed over here and the valuables barrel underneath the bed because, you know, no one checks under the bed. So I figured that's a good place to hide all the goodies for now until we have a little bit better place to put them. Now, I was trying to figure out what the plan is going to be for the inside of here, as well as doing a little bit of decorating on the outside. I'm thinking part of this I might want to raise up here. So maybe right on the inside we could raise, you know, this corner up or something like that, and try to figure out how we want to lay out the inside. Probably not going to get to all the interior parts of this today. Just trying to get a rough outline going, get some basic stuff implemented here. So I've been playing around with a little bit of exterior design here because I want to get some of this implemented right away. And so far it's not looking too bad. It definitely is a little bit plain right off the bat. But we're gonna try to improve that a little bit. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about these trapdoor combos. I've been playing around with some different spots for that, and some fence posts. Probably try to use like some fence gates and a few different things to add a little bit of texture. Because right now I think the you know, block palette with the stone foundation and the wood second floor looks really nice, but the wall itself is pretty much just plain flat on all the sides. And then we've got the two different pitches of roof coming together, which I think look pretty good. I think it looks like I missed a slab underneath that side. We'll have to add that so that it matches up with this side here. Probably going to try to hang some lanterns or something from these blocks right here, which, you know, I might actually have to remove that slab in order to get a lantern to hang underneath the peak of that, which we can make it match up with that side. But that will be pretty cool. So I'm going to try a few more things here to play around with some of the exterior decorating. maybe get the floor of the patio in here, and then a little bit more around the outside here. Got to figure out a plan for windows, maybe some bushes and shrubs and things like that, and just try to see a lot of placing stuff and breaking stuff when I decide I don't really like it, and then back and forth, trying some different things out. So, oh hey, looks like we already have a visitor. What's up, homie? Oh, he doesn't. He must not like the place. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to finish building my house. Ouch. Hold on. Just one more. There we go. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. Ooh, where's my axe? Excuse me, sir. Could you please leave? Goodbye. Thank you. All right, so we've got the windows, windowsills, all that stuff decorated up. I think it's looking pretty good. I'll probably end up tinkering around with some of this stuff for quite a while, but I went ahead and decided to do the brick windowsills underneath majority of the windows, except for over here. I have a couple of them that we did this little bit of like an overgrown bush thing on that one, and on this window as well. So a couple of flower pots on each of the windowsills, looking pretty good. This area up here I think is still a little bit awkward. I don't know exactly what else we could put up in this area to make that a little bit better. And then I would like to replace some of the roof pieces, kind of texturize that a little bit, maybe with some of the polished andesite. Would probably be a pretty good combination to put up in there as well. So a few more things that are probably going to have to get done eventually, but I will tinker around with those, like I said, over time, and kind of improve this place as we go. But for now, I think it is looking pretty decent. Off to a very nice start in this first episode. It was quite a bit more involved than I was originally planning, but I wanted to get a nice good head start and have a nice house built for people to see when they log onto the server and whatnot. So don't forget, if you're interested in joining the server, all you gotta do is head down to the link in the description, join the Discord, and there is a link down below in one of the text chats. Geez, words are difficult. In one of the text chats, there's a small, short application you can apply to join the server. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. There is all kinds of stuff to do on the server, and we're just getting started. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your time here hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you coming to spend some time with me and check out this brand new server. Like I said, very excited to get started, and hopefully you guys will join in and have some fun with me.